Hey y'all, I am the creative lady and this is Nappiversary TV, my natural hair channel. And in today's video, I know it might look like I'm putting relaxer on my hair, but I'm not. This is actually a Shea Moisture product, and this is their high porosity moisture seal mask, and it's made with mongogo and hemp seed oils. I've had this for a while, and I'm just trying to pre condition my hair. I do my hair different sometimes. Before I do anything to my hair, I might put conditioner on it and let it sit for a while, or I might do a hot oil treatment, or I might just be courageous and hop in the shower without doing any pre-detangling. It only depends on how tangled my hair might be. So the only time that I would really just say jump into the shower is my hair is not like it is now. My hair is totally torn up right now because I have just been putting it up in a side pony, sleeping under the bonnet, and just not dealing with my hair because I'm on vacation, right? So I need to finally give my hair a little, tender loving treatment, right? So I'm gonna put this conditioner on, put a bag on, and then do a little housework, actually bake a cheesecake, and then do the process to either do the wash and go or use the them little wave former thingies because I kind of want it stretched out. I do have this water bottle. Thank goodness the air conditioner went off because it's so noisy. I have this spray bottle with water in it, nothing but water. I was trying to find my vegetable glycerin because that really helps my hair when I want to detangle it, but oh well. But I got this bottle from IKEA in the garden section, but where they put the plant stuff, the planters and stuff like that. But yeah, I like to just kind of have a mister on. I don't yet have that fancy one from Sally, but I plan to go to Sally's this week for some other things, so I may pick that up while I'm in there. So I wanted to just pop on and just kind of chit chat a little bit with you guys. My 12th year of being natural is in a couple of days. Today is June the 8th. So I think I finally chopped my hair on June 11th. I don't know why I keep getting the dates mixed up. But June, I was trying to go until July 7th of 2007 to chop my hair. But I could not wait. When school got out that year, I barely made it. I'm like, oh my goodness, let me try to wait. But one morning, y'all, I woke up and I just cut. I think my husband had gone somewhere. It was a Saturday morning. He had gone to get his hair cut or something. And when he came back, I had chopped my hair. He knew I was transitioning. He was about the only person that knew. And he was excited for me, and so he helped me to kind of shape it up a little bit. But I was just so excited to have my natural texture again because I had gone natural, and I've shared this before, but I had gone natural a couple times or a few times in my life. Of course, born natural. When I got about 7th grade, begged my mama for a relaxer, and she was like, no, no, no. But I was kind of like tired of that straightening comb life. It was like, my hair would be cute, but that was before I really knew about texture and all of that. So, but yeah, my hair was not like everybody else's hair that you would see pressed out with the big curly, naturally roller set little ringlets, like the little Nelly Olsen, but they was real ringlets, And my hair wouldn't really do that. I mean, I had cute little hairstyles that my mama put in my hair, but I didn't have that. So we always want what we don't have or what we think we want that somebody else got. And early on, I learned to just enjoy what I had, just whether it was related to hair or personal property or whatever. So I like to, live my own life the way it is supposed to be and not covet or, be jealous of anybody else's whatever. But yeah, so I asked my mom for a relaxer about seventh grade, and I had fine textured hair, but it was, long hair. Um, and she finally gave in, and I was like, wow. So I got the relaxer, and I loved it. I guess at first, don't have any photos because that was way back before we, had readily available photography just all willy nilly like we got now. So begged her for the relaxer, she gave in. I liked it when I first got it. It was like, ooh, when you straighten that natural texture out. But I quickly came to realize, ooh, my hair is not doing like everybody else's hair. Holding, being able to, hold a curl, because my hair would not hold a curl. So fast forward, and I've got a paper towel over here to catch the shed, broken, whatever hair that's over here in my head. So I didn't like it. So I kept it for a while longer, because I didn't know how to care for it. I probably was putting too much grease on it that was weighing it down, making it heavy, right? If I knew then what I know now, I would probably have hair down to my ankles, right? But anywho, I should have hair down to my ankles now, but I don't. But I think my hair is in better condition now. And I'm doing some spot treatment. I think you all know I'm on a skincare journey right now. But yeah, so I didn't like it after a while. So then in the 80s, the jheri curl was big. So I said, Mama, I want a jheri curl. She was like, girl, no. Of course she said no, but I'm a Leo. I'm persistent. I'm an only child. Not spoiled, but I knew what I wanted. So she was like, whatever, I don't care what you do. You want to sit around here and be bald headed, you do it then. Yup, that's what I want. But it looked like people with jheri curls, their hair was growing long. Like my hair was looking now. People with jheri curls. I knew this one boy, he had a jheri curl. He had a jheri curl in high school, child. When he let the hair grow long, it was a couple boys in my school that had jheri curls. And honey, when their hair was long, they was out there playing basketball. They out there flinging that juice out there, child. It was probably slippery out there. But yeah, honey, the jheri curl or the curl was giving folks length, honey. So I wanted me one of them jheri curls. So of course, when they got the jheri curl, went to talk to the beautician. She was like a really, really, really popular beautician in a little small town, and I think she had like a shop, But anywho, and I'm not trying to just detangle my hair to the gauze. I just want to kind of work the conditioner in while I chat with y'all, because I don't want to rip the hair out of my scalp. But yeah, so I went to the shop with the lady, and she was like, are you sure you want to do this? Because you can put a relaxer on top of a jheri curl, but you can't put a jheri curl on top of a relaxer. You got to cut all your hair off, which at this point, fast forward 2019, we know that means down to your new growth, right? You got a big chop. I did not care. I wanted me a jheri curl. I'm like, cut it. So I think even the lady was like, oh my God, I'm living in the South, Mississippi, where, your hair was your crowning glory. And they were like, ooh, looked like I had 3 heads up in there or whatever. And I was still in high school, mind you. And my mother was just sitting there on folded. I'm sure her eyes was rolling in the back of her head, but she let me do it. So I think the beautician, when she got through, I had about this much hair, which was probably the equivalent of my big chop. And I think I trust to have like a little shag in the back, y'all. Ooh, child. But so I got the jheri curl, and the lady was looking like, oh my God, I know she's not going to like this, because I'm sure she probably was pushed out of her own comfort zone. And she's like, well, just put some big earrings on. I'm like to myself, lady, what big earrings gonna do? But like, look at these big earrings on this little short hairstyle. But I was okay with it. I wanted that look, even if it meant, having a short hairstyle. So I think I might have been about 10th grade or 9th or 10th grade back then. Child, I thought my little jheri curl was cute until once again, my hair wasn't acting like everybody else's hair. So After a while, I went back to the relaxer. I never went back to the press and curl. I'm like, at some point, I got to have some kind of chemical in my hair because I just didn't know about, how to handle natural hair. Had I known then what I know now, oh my goodness, I probably, would not have ever gone natural, gone with a relaxer or treatment in my hair, permanent or jheri curl. But that's life. You have to live and let live, if you, hopefully it's something that you do in life that you can recover from, and I recovered from having a perm, a relaxer, a jheri curl, and all of that. Fast forward to that time when I'll say about 2004, we had already planned a cruise, a 7-day cruise to, like the Western Caribbean. And so I was excited about it. So around Thanksgiving, the cruise wasn't going to be until March, but I got my hair braided in November. I remember it was Thanksgiving Day. I went to this African braiding shop and they braided my hair. I actually missed Thanksgiving dinner with my then boyfriend who was, because I don't know what he thought, but child, it took a long time to put them braids in. So, got my hair braided, and it was cute, because they did a really good job. And so, fast forward, y'all, I left them things in up until, I was about to go on a cruise in March, okay? It was November now. March came around. I'm like, man, I need to go let the ladies, I need to take this stuff down and get my hair redone. I'm like, well, it looks all right. I just need the front part redone, but the back up in here, I was twisting it around itself to, tighten up the new growth, right? So I was like, well, forget it. I'll take it down when I get back. Went on the cruise, had a good time, came back tanned and happy and whatnot. I'm like, okay, I gotta get these things out of my head. I think I started taking my hair down the Saturday or the Sunday, and it may have been the next week after we came back from the cruise. Let's just say I waited a week, but I'm not sure. But it was time to take my hair down. Yeah, I'm almost sure I waited a week because there was no way I was going to deal with that takedown, getting back off the cruise on Sunday. Yeah. So I wouldn't have had time to try to take my hair down. So it had to have been the following week. I'm like, okay, it's time to take my hair down. So I thought, if you are old enough, that the old fashioned cream of nature would make your hair detangle no matter, when it was relaxed. It was really just the shampoo alone was like an all-in-one get it done, right? So I'm like, well, I think I started taking them down dry. Didn't know anything about the process like we know now, okay? So I just started not yanking, but I was trying to be gentle. I took my hair down, and I think I've got enough conditioner on here, so I'm gonna put it up into a bun or something, so that I can put it underneath my Walmart bag. But I'm gonna spray a little more water so that it'll be kind of, marrying each other. So I started taking my hair down, dry. The process. I probably had about 200 braids in my hair, right? So, and they were like not the little bit, yeah, they were the micros. Yep, they were the micro braids. So, I had a whole bunch of them. Here comes this darn air conditioner. But anywho, y'all, I started taking them down one by one. And that was okay because I was taking them down, untangling, unraveling, combing out the buildup, and the shed hair that was in my head, right? Then somehow I got this bright idea to, well, let me just get in the shower and wash my hair, and use cream of nature on it because I'm tired of this process. I need to go and get this done. Bad idea, right? So I get in the shower, try to use that cream of nature on my hair. Child. Ooh, child. Where's my little thing? I thought I had a clip. Oh, I put the clip in on the hair. Oh well. But I'm about to put this Grace Aleye cap on. Anyway, to kind of lock in, you know, the body heat. And I got several of these, and I bought several for family members. But yeah, y'all. So this is the one I just kind of let it do whatever it wants to do, y'all. But they are washable. But anywho, y'all. So I got in the shower trying to wash my hair, and my hair was like, and it was like something over here already taken down that was working out, kind of, sort of. But this over here trying to ooh, child. So I was irritated. I'm like, oh my God, this is not working. So I get out of the shower, you know, and everything, and I'm like, man, bump this. This is, you know, not working. So I tell my boyfriend, I'm like, look, you can just cut my hair off because this is too tangled up and it's like matted up and I can't do anything with it. He was like, he was scared of my mama. He was like, I'm not cutting your hair. Your mom ain't gonna be mad at me. So I was like, well, I felt like Bernadine from Waiting to Exhale. Either you gonna cut it or I'm gonna cut it. So man, forget it. Okay, he got the clippers because every man got a pair of clippers, right? So he got his clippers and hold on, y'all. So he got his clippers and he cut it off. I loved it. He was like, oh my God, her mama is gonna kill me. And so, but I loved it. You know, it was just like my natural hair, and it was kind of, you know, that new texture, you know, new growth and unchemically treated hair. It was like, oh my God, it was so cute. But I wasn't mentally prepared to be natural. You know, I loved the way that it looked, but I was not ready. So I had him take me over to this wig shop because I had to go to work in a couple of days, right, or a day or so. So I wasn't ready to explain to anybody at work or in my family what had happened to my hair. Because, you know, in the South, people hold hair to such a high esteem sometimes, you know. And it was just like, take me to this wig shop. I bought this long, like a bob, but it was shiny. It looked wiggy, okay? But I didn't know anything about putting powder on the wig, okay, to make it less shiny. So I wore this big, long, cute, but wiggy, shiny bob to work. And, you know, people were looking like, oh, is that a wig? I'm like, yeah, it's a wig. And I think I bought 2 wigs. I had like a long wig, and then I think I even bought went back and got a short wig for the summer, because this was like March. Okay, so I think I bought a long wig, or did I get a short wig? Whatever it was, I got a wig. Okay, whether the short wig or the long wig, or I might have got both. I don't remember. But anyway, wore the wig. So at the time, me and my boyfriend kind of broke up or whatever. So I had a couple of wigs at my apartment. My family decides they're coming to visit. I'm like, oh my God, these folks don't never come to visit me. So I didn't really know about wigs per se like we know now. So my family is coming to visit, and I burnt the wig. I didn't know synthetic wig didn't need to be curled, couldn't be curled with a curling iron. So I burnt the freaking wig, slicked it down. I'm like, oh my God. Of course, I didn't have another wig to put on. They were on the way. So I'm sitting here looking like, they said one of our older cousins who had passed away who wore wigs, and they were like, you looking like cousin so-and-so. I'm like, oh my God. So I finally just told them, look, I pulled the wig off. And look, I cut all my hair off. My mom was like, whatever. So I felt free at that time, you know. And then I think that is when I kind of went to work with my hair out, and that might have been like I'm getting these mixed up. I think no, I wasn't transitioning then. So I think my family just knew, but I kept wearing the wigs. That's what it was. Even with the little slick part, I wore the wigs to work. So I think that is when I really started transitioning under the wig, okay? And then I was like, okay, this hiding under the wig was like too much for me. So I went back and I got another relaxer at JCPenney. I went to the JCPenney and got my wig split. And my hair was like bouncy because I was going to my cousin's wedding in Chicago. And so I think it was like August 8th, August something, 2006, okay? Because I'm fast forwarding, but in between breaking up with my boyfriend and all this transitioning with my hair, about a year and a half or whatever, 2 years, I met and married my husband. So that's another whole other conversation. But anywho, so we were going to Chicago to my cousin's wedding, and so I got my hair relaxed again, August 2006, okay? So that was my last relaxer, okay? So I'm like, it was really pretty for the wedding. It was bouncy again. It went back into that fine hair. It's not acting like everybody with, 4C and B, thick hair. So I'm like, man, oh man, I'm going to transition to natural. So I started back getting the braids at the African braiding shop. I was getting different kinds. Didn't tell anybody I was transitioning. Didn't know that was the word, but I'm about to go back natural, okay? So from August up until I think, fast forward to June 2007, nobody knew, okay? So when I finally cut my hair off, people were like, oh my God, they thought I had made like a prior statement, flying a rainbow, or that I was going through something, or maybe I was sick and had some type of medical issue that made me cut my hair off. I'm like, no. I am natural. And at this time, the natural hair movement was, really getting in full force on like the photo sharing websites, and we were there to encourage each other. And then of course YouTube came later with videos, but I loved that community back then. So I tell people, no, I'm not gay, I'm not sick, and I'm not going through any kind of mental condition or anything. I'm fine. I just didn't want to have a relaxer or chemical in my hair. I wasn't vegan. I was still throwing down on some pork chops, honey, on some pig ears or whatever. So it was just a personal choice. And, everybody still would be looking upside your head, But eventually people started, even in the South, wearing their hair natural. But a lot of people will come to me for advice, like, oh, you're so courageous, and oh, you did it. I'm like, it's just hair, But I've come a long way with this natural hair. I don't have it all down yet, but I love the journey. I love that natural hair is versatile, and we can blow dry it, you can straighten it, you can put a wig on it if you want to. It's your hair. To me, there are no set rules, when it comes to hair. Treat it with care, if you want to, but if you don't want to, just do what you want to do with it and deal with it, okay? But people are so quick, as with anything, to interject their opinions about your personal life, your choices, your hair, or your whatever it is. It really is your business, and hopefully people will not let other people impact them, because the very people that are watching and criticizing and commenting are somehow secretly either hating or admiring. Because I had a couple family members, to always have, close family members, not my mother, to always have something slick to say about my hair. I go home, this particular person will be like, oh, y'all ain't got no hair salons up there in Memphis to get your hair done. I didn't say anything, so I had matured, because I would pop off and be like, da 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 da. But I didn't. And then I had another person who would be like, you think you cute, don't you, with your little bald headed self? Fast forward, this person now is natural, a female, in my family. So I'm like, I didn't say anything to the person because I'm trying to be respectful, but I was grown, and they were lucky that I was trying to be respectful, because I know some things that can hurt your feelings, but sometimes I try to push it down and not give back to what's given to me. So, but yeah, with natural hair, whatever journey you decide to go on, it's yours. If you decide to go back to a relaxer, that's your business. If you want to rock a wig every day, that's your business. But I do have some funny things, like back in the day when, everybody was like, oh, going natural. It's like, oh wow, yeah, oh, I love your hair, giving compliments. But like I said, nowadays people can put a wig on, get some faux locks, or get some whatever that they want, and have the look of natural hair. So when I see someone honestly with natural hair now, I just don't always say anything, because it might be a wig, or it might be some faux locks or something, and I'm just like, they might not want to be talking to me about it, so I'm just like, whatever. But if they come, to me and we're talking, then, I'll just judge by their interaction. But as far as my initiating a conversation, I hardly ever do that now. But back in the day, honey, when I saw afros and big chops and all of that, it was like, hey, and we would talk about hair products and stuff like that. Or people would come up to me and ask me, can I touch your hair? I'm like, no, don't put your hands in my head, because A, I'm a germaphobe, and B, I don't know where your hands have been. Y'all, I said, speak of the devil. My mama called me, not calling her the devil, but, I'm like, I thought I turned the do not disturb on, but I guess I got it set that if my mom calls, she's able to get through. So, but just to finish up my story, I forgot where it was because she buzzed in. But whatever I was talking about, I'm sure it was hair. But yeah, I don't like people touching my natural hair, because I don't know where their hands have been. People be digging and scratching and pulling and carrying on, and then they want to put their hands in your head. People with nails, you don't know what's up under their fingernails, and I just don't like people touching me, period, without permission. And then definitely not putting their hands in my head, because like I said, I don't know where your hands have been. It's almost like if you go and grab a body part on somebody, that's just how offensive it is to me for someone who is trying to touch my natural hair or pull on my clothes or whatever. No, don't invade my personal space. Like everybody talking about Beyonce at the game and all of that, but I felt like it was a little disrespectful. I don't know what they were talking about, but for the woman to lean over almost into Beyonce's lap talking to her husband, no, it would have been different to me. Maybe if Jay-Z had leaned over, to talk to the lady, if she was trying to talk to them, but don't lean in my wife's lap like you disrespecting her, as a Jay-Z. But anywho, but he snapped back and looked like, oh shoot. But I think Jay is probably more personable than B, which we all have our own personalities or whatever. But I think he just knew when we fall back, okay? But anywho, y'all, that's it about my hair. I'm not sure if it's going to be a separate video or if I'm going to put them all together, because I wasn't trying to edit this video. But anywho, let me call my mama back, y'all, and see what she got going on. And I'm going to style my hair. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. If I feel like it, I'll try to share it with you all. But for the most part, this is it. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.